I am Aglaia Pappa. I am an associate professor of molecular physiology at the Department of Molecular Biology and Genetics at the Democritus University of Thrace. Our institution is located in the northeastern part of Greece and is ranked among the largest Greek universities. The Department of Molecular Biology and Genetics is the only one in Greece that offers a specialized undergraduate program in molecular biology and genetics, two scientific disciplines that are at the core of innovation. Besides myself, 5 other members, my colleagues Alex Galanis, Katerina Hriflia, and Raphael Santarchopoulos, along with 2 talented PhD students, Despina Kyusi and Ilias Iopandaridis, formed the core team for the ResBios project. Our role in the project was to implement grounding actions in all 5 key areas of RRI by combining practical, dialogic, and reflexive activities and interacting with stakeholders of the quadruple helix. The ultimate goal was the grounding actions to ultimately foster institutional change supported by a proposed sustainability plan at the end of the project that would further promote RRI actions in the future. The grounding actions were designed jointly with the stakeholders using appropriate tools provided by the ResBios project and implemented under the supervision and the guidance of the consortium mentoring teams. More specifically, for the grounding actions on education, we worked to establish a collaboration with schools on primary topics of molecular biology and genetics. For the grounding actions on open access, we work towards developing a framework for an open access and open innovation policy. For the grounding actions on ethics, activities were aimed at redefining research ethics, procedures, and codes for emerging needs on biosciences, promoting and supporting the right work culture in relation to the university's approved codes of conduct, and organizing educational activities. For the grounding actions on citizens' engagement, we worked on developing a citizen engagement program with the local prefecture, including participation in public seminars and organization of science fair days. And finally, for the grounding actions on gender, we worked on assessing the current situation about gender in biosciences at our university and supported activities aiming at promoting a debate on gender issues in the field of biosciences, as well as collaborating with the institutional authorities for drafting a gender equality plan. As we're getting closer to the end of the project, we're especially happy and very proud for the work that has been implemented so far, and we can say that almost all our activities have turned out to be success stories. We're particularly happy about our collaboration with the Office of Secondary Education of Evros, and my colleague, Professor Alex Galanis, who had a leading role in the implementation of the school activities, is happy to share with you more details.
Indeed, an area of the project that we are very pleased with, as it was a particular success, was the collaboration with the Secondary School of Education of the Prefecture of Thrace and the establishment of bioscience educational activities for secondary schools for promoting bioscience careers and bringing school students closer to molecular biology. In this context, we organized several activities in close collaboration with Ms. Sofia Chiropoulou, the head of the educational activities of the Office of Secondary Education. These activities included workshops and seminars on molecular biology and on the dimension and principles of RRIs for secondary school students, both online and in physical presence. Workshops for school educators. We presented the dimension of RRIs in bioscience and their incorporation in the teaching methodology of bioscience to high school students. Science projects with groups of high school students. The students were organized as small groups working on specific biosciences issues, and then they presented their work and their project on bioscience fair days. We actually organized 2 bioscience fair days. Finally, we organized on an annual basis open day events for 30-year high school students. We're extremely happy that the number of students and school educators far exceeded the original expected number. Actually, more than 1,600 middle and high school students participate in all these activities, far exceeding the expected number of approximately 400 students. Also, we are very happy that students of schools beyond those located in the city of Alexandroupolis, including schools located in remote areas of the prefecture of Evros, participate in the events. During the implementation of the ResBios project, we faced several obstacles. The most obvious was the COVID-19 pandemic. We managed to overcome this problem by the employment of virtual and distance learning tools without jeopardizing the implementation of the research activities. Actually, the implementation of some activities online made it possible to reach a wider public than expected, as I mentioned before, for the Ground in Action education. High schools located in remote areas had the opportunity to participate. In Ground in Action on open access, the scheduled seminars were finally organized as webinars, giving the chance of important stakeholders to participate and invite speakers. Similarly, the organized webinars in the Ground in Actions on citizen engagement and gender equality enabled distinguished scientists in the field at national level to participate as invited speakers, reaching a wider audience. Another major challenge was the lack of human resources and specialized personnel. Indeed, the workload related to the ResBios project turned out to be larger than originally anticipated, making it in some periods difficult to cope with our ongoing teaching and research activities at MBG. So we developed strong collaborations with the Students Association, the Students Alumni of MBG DUTH within the ResBios framework, and also we expanded our working team, including colleagues of our department and other departments at the DUTH that participated in the activities in a voluntary basis.
Overall, the ResBios program has been of great benefit to our organization and in many different ways. We have benefited greatly from the interdisciplinary interaction between social, political, and life scientists that the consortium brought together, the different dimensions of research and innovation that the RRI perspective gives, the understanding that in the long run, the adoption of RRI approaches could be mutually beneficial not only for academia, but also for business and society. Responsible research and innovation in academia promotes openness, extroversion, synergy, transparency, ethics, inclusiveness, interdisciplinarity, and brings a new culture and a new era in research and innovation that will allow competitive opportunities to emerge in an ever-changing environment. One of the lessons learned is that our institution, in order to aim for education and research excellence, it needs to strengthen its educational practices and research strategies by promoting RRI principles and fostering partnerships that are expected to lead to positive economic, social, and environmental impacts in the future.